justifiably laudatory remarks about the efforts of my own party, the Conservative Party, to increase female and ethnic minority representation. However, on the assumption that, with the exception perhaps of by-elections in respect of which there is a move towards more of a central steer, the focus will remain on local selection by local associations of candidates. And on the present rate of progress, my party would indeed, I think, have to wait for a century or more. You will no doubt have the stats in your mind before there was an equality of representation. I wonder, therefore, if I can pin you down and get you to place on the record, either in respect of my party or in respect of the whole piece, what timescale you would envisage, either for women shortlists or for ethnic minority shortlists, or both. It would be really good to have an explicit statement from you on the record offering your guidance.
You make a very good point, and in part it answers Diane's question in terms of the critical mass. Because once you get to a stage, I mean, if we were to have a representative parliament, we would see between 60 and 70 BME MPs. But what Diane rightly suggests, that if you had between 30 and 40 BME MPs having that critical mass, you would see very quickly a sea change in the culture, in the response from the public engaging in politics, and actually you could probably say we'd no longer need to use positive action or positive discrimination, because the culture has changed to such a level that now there's almost a level playing field. In terms of the Conservatives, I can't tell you enough, John, how critical it is for the Conservatives to have that critical mass. And your challenge will be that you will say to your black MPs, if we're to work well, then you've got to be free to talk about black issues without you being pigeonholed as the black representative. And so, for example, Adam Afaya, businessman, can talk about business, can talk about the economy, needs to be able to talk about the concerns of black communities, even though he's in a predominantly white seat. At the moment, the party doesn't allow that to happen. He has to choose of being multifaceted or one-dimensional.
Fiona.
Okay, thank you.
I'm listening to something that Faye said, and she said she wanted a selection system which was open to everyone, and I think actually that's what all of us want. The concern